I was questioned by my lawyer the other day. She says to me in a question, just a question around the circle is, do you smoke weed? And I said to her, no, I do not smoke weed. I smoke spiritualina. Because for me, this is spiritualina. It's a grass. It grows. It's not a weed, it's a flower. I smoke a flower. I don't smoke a weed. What does it do to you? Why do you smoke? She asks. And I told her it opens up the gateways. And she says, what gateways? I says, the gateways to the spirit world. I says, don't you believe in Christ? She goes, yes. Well, how do we get to him? She says, well, when you die, you go there. So we should die to meet Christ. We have to be all in our life. Once we're dead, we're all the same. We're all dead. What is this for? This is for the only moon that we should ever know. The only moon. This is for the Christ. This is the top of the acorn. Okay? You are freaking plugged in now. But before I go on, what is my expectations of myself in this video? And my expectations of myself is T, that cuts, or D, that round and rolls. TD, both saying 10-10. You're on that side, I'm on this side. You're French, I'm English. You're a square head, and I'm a frog. Because I'm jumping from corner to corner of your square head. And if it was on an angle, she'd be a diamond. And the thing about the diamond is, when you make a diamond, either it's a crisscrossing diamond, you must go crisscrossing through shapes to make the diamond. Through shapes. What you can do in a perfect world, because here is the perfect world. It's a blank sheet with blue or black lines. Black is a combination of yellow, blue, and red. So when you're kung fuing or Asian art of some sort and you're getting a belt for a reason. And when you belt yourself is a reason to drink the spirits, and then you're all knocked up from the belt. From the belt, which is around your waist, which has a waistline to this earth. The earth has a waistline. They call it the equator. But it's more than the equator, because to connect it, you put the belt above it, you put the belt below it, and because of the way it works, round as a cylinder like this, it sort of turns the earth, okay, like this. Do you understand? They put the elements. This is not my idea. This already comes from science. I'm just replaying what they said and didn't do. They take the equator. They make above and they make below the equator, okay? Above and below. Do you understand? The pink one is the center to everything. It means it's the nothing zone. The blue and the black is the area of 1.25 inches away from this one over here. Because what it is actually, it's this hand and it's this hand, and here's the equator. Unless you fill it with water or do something with it, it will split apart. Now, if you connect an energy to it, it will be turbular. Turbular above, turbular below, grinding away, spinning the earth in 2 different directions, causing one area above the toilets to go this way and the other area of the earth to make the toilets go this way. Now the question is, if it is 2 areas, is earth like this or is this earth round like this? Because if it's like this, you can turn to 2 sides. 2 circles, half of the totality of a circumference is still a circumference, because once it cuts in half, the other way is still all the way around. I will show you. Here is a ball, right? From here to here, okay? From here to here, right? Imagine this is round. I cut it this way. I still have a round, except I have a round on this side and a round. Here it is. This is it. Okay, here's the round. You see these rounds? This is, okay? Imagine this is one round like this, and you cut it in the center, and you just turn it. Instead of having a bubble on this, you'll have a bubble on this side of the earth, and this side will be flat. You'll have a bubble on this side of the earth, and the top will be flat. Now you make it tubular, and they both turn around. Would you like me to show you where that is? Would you like me to show you where it is? You see this? You see these cards, B cards? Okay. Have you ever had the other cards? Have you ever had the other cards? Where are they? They're made by bicycle cards, okay? And it has 808. Look up 808. The understanding, before I even start, okay, the understanding I'm going to show you in my book, okay, and don't forget, everything I do is either now or a few minutes ago because I share right away. This is basically what it is. It's right here. -1, okay, -1 to 0 equals over 20. In fact, it equals to 80. Why? I'm going to show you why. Here's why. I'll show you right here. Okay? You see the way the thickness of what this is, like Rubik's Cube? I'm not showing you flat. I'm showing you multi-dimensional. And also, you see this corner over here? You see the square? The lighting is bad. I'm going to fix the lighting. Give me a minute. My videos take like 600 minutes to load, and that's why I've been a little bit... George, I've been a little bit slow, George. Okay, I'm a little bit slow. Hey, what's that in the other room? Could be my bedroom. Could be my bedroom, because everybody knows I live in the cage. I don't know if you can see, but whatever you see nothing. Well, whatever you see there. And how about the floor? You see the floor? That's the floor. There you go, up into the other room. And into the bathroom, right? It's wall to wall, my friends. It's wall to wall. I will only stop this video at 10 minutes, so I will start really quick. You can see in between the squares, right? How can I show it? You see in between these blocks? If this stupid light wouldn't do that. See the blocks? Every square? Well, the reality of the square is right here, that center dot. When you see a center dot in anything, that center dot says, I own the dead center of whatever is around me in 360 degrees because I go out to the furthest point and I come back and I turn around. And the furthest point will always leave a space because you take up a square. I own 8 squares. Skip 1 square, go to the next. If you want to talk about number 7, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to talk about, I'm telling you right now at this moment, whatever you ask me in my realm of what I did already, you want to go to Monopoly. You want to go to Monopoly. No, we can't do that. We started with something. Let me finish. Let's not go away. So we start here at -1. We go to 0. So the minute you see -1, 0, okay, this automatically says 10. So we put 1 on this side, and we leave it like this. And then we put another 1 on this side, and we leave it like this, and we go all the way up to number 4. Do you know why? Because -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 4, 5, 6 numbers. But this 0 is actually the circle around 1 and 4. Are you following what my drift is? This is a totality of a circle. There's 5 areas. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 0 is the connection between the totality of the 5. A circle is 15, but it takes 3 circles to make 1 circle count. And the reason for that is because of one of them is the spade, which is the reason for this over here. You see Neptune's rod? You have 1 circle, you have a hat. You have 2 circles, you have a hat. They connect right over here. You see the V in between them over here? These things break apart. They all have a reason for it. U and U becomes the W. This becomes M and W, which creates V of the E world, because the E world connects the 2 sides and brings the elixir in between the 2, serving the 2 sides of I and I. In which when you reconnect this will end up to be the apple core, because now what I have to do is I have to circle around these 2. But this one and this one is not the same as the circle I am going to make. The reason for that is because this is the service of the division of the elixir. The spirit comes from here. The elixir, I believe, comes from here, where they take the spirits, okay, because that spirit must divide for Mother Earth, and I'm not sure how they do it yet. I haven't put together a complete scenario, or I have forgotten, and I already have done it, but I do not want to say that I've done something. If I can't remember it, then it's not done. It was done. It was something from before. Now it's just a story unless you heard it from me. Don't make me believe something because I'm telling you it's true. Understand what it is and see what you believe for your own vision and your own truth. I am showing you what I see to my truth, and you can send me anything you want. You see the number 39 over here? I never saw that before. There is no 39. 39 there, and the 6D over here. You do know about D. You do know if you're on that side and I'm on this side, we're going to see things differently. So if you're down in the Middle East and you're Hebrew, you're writing from the other side, that's bullcrap. I'm saying you're writing from the other side, but you're still writing from the right side. When I start to write, I start from the left. Well, when the Hebrew starts to write, he starts from the left also. I mean, if he was in Canada, he'd look back there and says, hey, you're on the wrong side. Anyways, let's not get into that. Do you understand these two hats? Now we call these mountains and valleys. Now, if these were turbular, okay, you would always have a rotation. Turbular. You have this round and long turbular, okay? And the turbular would be this that turns inside this. You see the way it looks like a tunnel? Two tunnels. They will create something. I went to bed last night. It was a queen-size bed. The queens have 16 eyes. It represents le neuf, the 9 card, because this was my bed. How did I go to sleep last night? Was I standing? Was I lying down? Let me design you one more card to show you how I may have went to sleep last night. I'm going to show you how I went to sleep last night, and you're going to tell me what you think. They gave me a free pen today, and she ran out of ink. Let me think. Let me move. This is how I went to sleep last night. Okay, over here, I lied down in the bed. Okay, but my head should have been up here. No? Is this my bed or is this my grave? Which one causes your bed? Bed size? Queen size? Size of a card? I lied down in my bed. I either stood up in my bed or I lied down. Which way was this spirit over here on the 9 card as I slept? You see there's 4 and 4? This says 2 cubes. This is 8 inside 6. This 8 stands for the queen because she has all 8 eyes. The queen, the jack, and the king, they all have a number of eyes, okay, on the cards. And I didn't make the cards, and the cards have been there, and it's been like that forever. So for people that don't know me, I follow the things that are forever. Now, I did not end. I ended in the middle on this connection. This, okay, is not finished. It will turn into what the spade is. This will end up to be the heart. Okay, do you see this? This will end up to be the heart. It will cut. Okay, do you see this one here and this one here? Let me finish it. Let me finish it for you here. So we have the card. Where am I? Okay, terrible light, eh? Terrible light. So we have the card over here, and we want to see the heart. So we take it, and here, you see over here, where this fork comes in, this heart now comes like this. And where this fork comes in, this one ends up going like this. And now you have 1 teardrop. And you're running through 5, 5, 9. 9, the eye that sees all, between spirit, coming in of the elixir. See the dog fangs? See the 2 fangs of the cat? See the 2 fangs of the dog? You see the leaf? If you take a look at the playing cards, see, 1 eye. See the letters on his head? B, 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 D, D, D. This means 3 worlds, 3 and 3. Don't forget, there's 2 sides on a digital. Every time you see a digital, when you see a digital and you see this dot, the minute you see that dot, that means there are 20 lines that go around this. And this is a circle. This stands for 50. This is the dartboard. This is 5555 equals to 625 or 6.25, which means the 1/4, okay? The 1/4 that they take to run this. And then what they do after this is the same thing down here, but I'm not really sure how it's done down here. I'm not really sure how they run it. But this is 1 tier. Now, would they make the other tier here? And the other tier here, I don't know because I don't want to ruin this picture right now. I'm not ready to ruin it. But if you take a look, here is your, see this? Here's your M, okay? At the same time, this, N and N. But now if you want to connect them, you connect them like this. You bring it up to here and down to here and up to here, the letter N. But now we have to connect another one like this because nothing is in one, nothing is in one piece. When you talk about something that is 1, multiply it, double it, shove it in a mirror. I don't care what it is, but if it ain't in the middle of everything, then get rid of it. One is only part and doesn't exist until there's three parts, and in three parts I showed you before, one, three areas. Two on the outside, one in the center. 2 and 1 equals 3. Then there's one center here to the center world above, to the center world below, 3. To the top of the three worlds, divided together and added above and below, 2, 4, 6. Now 2 and 4. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Now you have a face. That is the leaf you see on 2 of the cards, 2 of the playing cards. The king only has 7 and 7 eyes. You take out to the dice and you understand the dice. You understand the odds. This is what I do. This is what I believe I'm trying to do. I believe that I have found some combination formulas, but I only can prove it right at the moment when you're there and it's live. Otherwise than that, unless I can show it to you and you can believe and perceive, then it's only my reality. And whatever you enjoy and pick up from coming here, and I really appreciate all the questions, do not worry. You can never have me hate anything. It's impossible. I can dislike, but that means for the momentary, I do not understand. Que sera, sera. Whatever he did and said, that's okay. Not going to change anybody. I'm not looking to change anybody. This is not what it's all about, because if it was, I'd be out trying to hoarder people for cash, making over 3,000 videos and spending thousands of hours of my time on here to share, because when I do share, because I care, because I want you to know my mathematics better to me. I want you to build the groups together with other people without me there, growing it to whichever dimension you do. Because only you do what you do, but no one can do what I can do, because that's what I do. My perception and what I do, how you capture and reevaluate and redesign it in your own mind is yours. Then if we come to the round table and everybody throws the story and we talk about stories, it's not me and it's not you or him or anybody else. It's the story, and it's what's in the story, the round table. It's a business, it's a company, it's a piece. It's actually like saying we got 5 knives, 5 forks, 5 spoons, and that's all we have. You can't come there and say we got 14 when there's exactly 15. Even if they're all missing, I brought 15. Reishi leaves. Vanilla biological. Tea, my friends. I want to filter everything. I drink very little milk, and if I do, it's got to be in cheese. I need it in a cheese bag. I need it to be filtered. The pharaohs have filtered everything. Everything is cleansed and run through a filter. Everything's been whitewashed. If we are going to whitewash, then you must do it in the mind, in all areas of the mind. Especially when you eat, because if you believe what you eat and you live and you believe everything that it is, you cannot change a great belief. And to exalt and to combinate that with giving out your inner soul the way it makes you happy, but that makes me happy. It doesn't mean it's going to make everybody happy. It doesn't mean it's going to make them feel well. But if they want to feel well, or she wants to feel well, you have to feel and understand what it means to feel well, how to get there. What is the goal? Is it all about the money, how we get the money? Or don't you like the way we get the money, the way we were able to get the money, the way we didn't take advantage, the way we gave specials to everybody, and we didn't take over the world? We just kept giving and giving, and they appreciated, and with us, they kept coming back. Although we got rich, it wasn't our fault. We can't do anything with the money anyways. 52 weeks in a year, 52 weeks of vacation. Who's going to work? So you're going to be at work half the time, right? And even if you're at play and you're feeding 600 million people, you're okay, right? It's okay. It's okay if there's a few rich guys that don't have to do much. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. But we shouldn't be 300 million dogs working. We should be people, human beings, the human race that came from ape, the missing link of man is ape. But I won't tell you why. I won't tell you why. You already know the Holy Ghost. Do you know what the Holy Ghost can do? Do you know the magic of the Holy Ghost? If you would ask me what is the magic of the Holy Ghost, it's going to be in one of my videos. I could never tell one person what I think without sharing it with everybody first, more or less. Because then it wouldn't be fair, and I would have to duplicate the same thing to everybody else. It just wouldn't be fair. To the source. Ray L. Number 44 is the area of space we live. P and H is the only thing that was created in here for the farm that we are on. 44 is the space created. P and H does not exist. It's a fa. It's a fa. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I think I'm going to do that because when they say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, did you ever see this before? Do, okay, do. O and E is actually an exchange for a person's name. And this can actually be Doug, okay? Ray, a drop of golden sun. Do, Adhear, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Golden sun is the crown on your head, okay? Me, on my head. I am fa, of the light. I'm so late. Fa, sol, la, ti. I am fa, sol, late. After 1 and 6, I am the son of the circles of the Delta crown. And the Delta crown is the Queen's crown, which connects all the leaves and flowers right here. I do not have a finite on that, but I will. I will make something up. I will try to remember what I've done before so I can just do it again and again. Because with every time I do it, if I make one link, and imagine if I need one more link, they just seem to fall into place because the numbers fall into place easier than anything else. Another thing, find out where your letters and sounds come from. Because if it's coming from the other side of the world, then instead of saying at, it might say 8. Instead of saying, what was I going to say? Oh, I lost it. Yes, L.A., L.A. Let's go to L.A. Anybody ever think of something else? If you're French and you're from the other side or you're in the Hebrew land, L.A., you know what it says? If it was capitals, A-T, A-L, okay, it'd be 112. It would be talking about the Queen. 112, 56, 28, the moon. Luna, Earth, Gaia. Now I forget what I was going to say, but I will think of it for a second if you give me a little second. So let me look at that. Gaia. L.A., L.A., yes, sorry, very good. L.A., okay. The family that L.A. is in is the C family. So just give me a call. And who are you calling? I'm calling the Abbey. Because L.A. stands for L equals to A.B. So I'm calling the Abbey. Why don't you turn it around? I'm calling the lobby. Or how about if I'm calling the lab down in the Zionist, New Zealand, beneath the oceans? L.A. in Hebrew, Hebrew to English, okay, is the, T-H-E, time, heaven, entertainment. H is I, so it'd be T-I-E. Tiananmen Square, T-I-E, I-N-E, is 9 and 6. How do we get 9 and 6? Well, that's simple. There's 9 and 6. One of the reasons for 9 and 6 is because you go onto this side, right? You go onto this side here and here too, here and here too. You get 4. Here and here too, here and here too. You get 4. Here you get 1. Here you get 1, 1, 1. Here you get 1, 1, 1. 6. Okay. So you have 4, 4, and 6. You have a total of 14. Plus the area, position they call the ace area, which is played by the 5-hole. 15, and then the 5-hole makes it a total of 20. 9 and 6 because a circle equals 6. And this thing here equals to a total of 9. Actually, I can't say that. I know this is this will create a 6. This is a 6 and this is a 6. They're both made up of 20 angles and 20 angles. The dartboard, okay? The center makes up for 50. Here is 20. Here is 80. It creates 15 or 150, whichever one you want to do. Area 51. In fact, this is area 51. This is area maybe 2 and 4 and 3 and 3. That's the way it works. It's 666. But it's 9 and 6 is 15. That makes the egg. What egg does it make? It makes that egg. And then it finishes that egg. But these two eggs that you saw was C and C and C and C. All I keep doing is C's. Everything comes together in different halves and different parts. Separated. They have to, because the circle of time that's here, it's on this side, or it's on this side, or it's on this side, or it's on this side. It all has a hole in it connected to the center. Everybody knows how everything turns from the core. Something is turning the center. So everything has to come from there. Raphael, I'll bring you more. Here they're tooting the bugles. You see they blow it here. Boo, boo. Maybe we'll, hold on. We'll paint that up. Let me. Where's that pen? Where's that pen? We didn't leave here yet, eh? You still with me? Okay. Here, it'll look like that. There you go. What do you think of it now? They look like two horns and they're blowing it with their nose. Raphael, in a hell of a long video. I'm extremely sorry trying to explain myself and bumbling along. But if I don't bumble along and I do it perfect, then I've done it all wrong. Because through the wrong, I have made so many new finds that regardless how I got there, this is the way it works. I make all my mistakes. It's like science. Talking and thinking is like science. If you don't make the mistakes and you don't admire that you can make a mistake, you will not find if there's anything different. And watching to see that you have done something different is to understand the difference, so that the next time you can do something, you can learn from the next step of what went wrong this time and what might go wrong next time, on how you will be able to project in order to correct it through a new mathematical equation, because everything is a mathematical equation. Everything is art, it's painting, it's sitting there and trying to do something and saying, oh my God, I can't make that line all the way down like this. No, you can't make the lines all the way down, because you know what? Are there rules to art? Yeah, there are. Sitting on one of these cards. Whatever has been made has been put together. It's put together. They have reason and reality. Find the reality, okay? And this one, it's cross 1, cross a set of 3, cross a set of 1. 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 13, 31, 11 times 11 times 11, 13, 31. 1551 is the number of Christ. Why? Because Jesus died at the age of 36, but they couldn't tell you, because it was minus 3 plus 3, so he's 33 in this world, 3 in the last world. You died at 36. Is that my hypothesis? I've done the homework. I found the numbers. They all match. He was apparently born in the month of March between the 17th and the 23rd. I know, because the reflection of Torah, when the ark closes on the 2 special days in Torah, in 12 years, I'm assuming, only 2 times does the atonement or the Yom Kippur start in October or end in October. They split September, October, bringing 9 and 10 together, 19 this year. That's very rare. That's the reason I say we're 82 days from Jesus' birthday, from October 4th. So we go 84 days, okay? And we reach 84 days from January, and 91st day is the Poisson, is, what do you call it, April Fool's Day, 7 days after Jesus' birth, which could have been about the 22nd of December, of March. Think of it. Why would we have the 4th of July? How many days after, let's say the 18th, let's say the 18th. The gateway to the Queen is the 17th. The birth in the 3 worlds is on the 18th. The connection of the Spirit, because of Piano 1 and 9, is on the 19th. So let's make Jesus' birth the 18th, because he is the Son of Man of 666. He's the perfect one. He was born between the 2 sides. That's why he was born of -2 plus a few months means -3, his birth. But 0 to 1 is 1. You go to 9, you go to 0. 0, 1 year. 0 is a year. Anyways, so let's do this. March 18th. April, 30 days. March, give me 13 days, is 43. May is 31, is 74. June is 30, is 104, and July 4th makes it 108. Jack Heaven, JH, 108. Just under 109. Instead of being on 666, born on the 18th. I spoke on the 19th, he became the 19th. So he's born on March 18th. 108 days away from July 4th. If he's 104 days away from 366, he's 262. He becomes the dog queen, or 261. 216 is 9 days. 9 days times 24 hours. That's part of the Mayan cycle. 9 and 9 days and 2 days for the reconnection of the joint between the two sides, between the pillar bearings. You need the pillar bearings. I know I did machine work. I know how it works. I know how it all works. I can build it all and see if it works. And guess what? I'm not building a big world. My world is as big as the screen. All I have to see is that the little piece that I'm looking at works. If I know I can put a pillar bearing or a little clamp around this, if I put a clamp, I have to lock it in order for it to go. You don't want to turn it round. You want to turn it square. If I put a round in a round, it won't turn this. Okay? It won't turn it. So I take one of these, I put it in here, and now I can turn it with my Rubik's Cube. You see that? Look, I can turn it. Okay? But because this is round, it will still slide inside. It's still sliding. So I would have to put something on the outside of gear around so I can still turn it, my square. Or you put something around like this and you clip it. Tight, 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 but then you get two sides. I don't want to bring this any further. If I don't say it right, I will say it right. But can't you see the way everything is so easy to put together? Raphael, holding on to the seventh gate. Do you see the seventh gate? You see these three that come together? See these three to come together and these three to come together? 3 and 3 across my heart. 1, 3, 1. 3 and 3 across my heart. I flip it over. It's 1 and 1. That's all it is. It's 4 sides to another world that hasn't been created yet. But this world will be created. I don't shut up, eh? This world is created, and it's created right over there. See? 1 up, 2 up, 3 up. That's the triangle. This one is 5 up. 5. And this one only has 3 and 1 and 1. Let me show you that one little thing. Just want to show you one thing. Have you ever seen what a V-neck looks like? Have you ever seen what a V-neck looks like? Let me show you what a V-neck looks like. Like, I can talk forever. How about this one? I bought it. I bought it. I bought it. Ibotics. Robotics. I bought it. Here's a V-neck shirt. You like that? And here's the zipper. Doesn't look like the Mercedes sign, 120 degrees each. You do it another time over here. A zipper or a roadway, side roads, all the cars are going this way. These are the side roads, and here's a road all the way down. You see the train over here? See the stuff, the smoke, and it's, the train is going to talk. And then there's the down one. They're all the Mercedes sign. This is the Magen David star. You see the zipper? See the way the core goes all the way around, all the way around? Because when you zipper it together, the tight comes all the way around. Although it's zippering the zipper, everything takes up a mass space. It does something in a mass space. The zipper is not a good thing, but other things take up things in a mass space. How they are cut out and put together, and do you do something with the cutout? Because we need space under the earth. We have space under the earth. These are ships, my friend. I tell you, my friends. Ship it over. Raphael in a hell of a long video. Good choice of words. Oh yeah. In a long video, everything is really good. Time to slow down a little bit. That's why I did a little extra long. Sometimes I just like babble. Ciao.